Good morning, friends. Today I am going to talk about a new learning target. We have worked a little bit with coins and money in our math box pages, but we haven't done our unit. So I'm going to introduce our money unit today. So we have our target, which is I understand the value of a collection of coins. That means that if I or somebody gave you a bunch of coins, you would be able to count those coins and say how much money is there. Before we get good at that, we have to know and be able to identify our coins. So today we're going to have a mini lesson on the coins and how to count the coins. The first coin we're going to talk about is the penny. The penny is worth 1 cent. And when you have pennies, real pennies, they're this copper color. So the penny is worth 1 cent. Next, we have the nickel. The nickel is worth 5 cents. And the nickel is a silver color, and it's bigger than the penny. A little bit bigger than the penny. The nickel's worth 5 cents. Next, we have the dime. The dime is worth 10 cents. The dime is the smallest coin, and it's also a silver color like the nickel. The dime is 10 cents. The next coin is the biggest coin of the 4 major coins you see, and that's the quarter. The quarter is also silver, and it's worth 25 cents. Again, the quarter is 25 cents. These are the 4 main coins that you usually see. We also have 2 other coins that you might not see as often, but that I want you to know also. First, we have the half dollar. The half dollar is bigger than the quarter. It's also silver, and it's worth 50 cents. You may see these sometime in circulation. Okay, so this is the half dollar. Sometimes people call it the 50-cent piece, and it's worth 50 cents. Okay, the last one you may have seen before is called the dollar coin. Now, you've all seen a dollar bill, but we also have dollar coins. Okay, this is the Sacagawea. There are different dollar coins. This one is the Sacagawea. She was an Indian who helped people that were exploring a long, long time ago. So the dollar coin is like a goldish color, and it's worth $1. So these are the 6 coins that you may see in your Freckle activities or your Moby Max activities, and you'll see at least the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and half dollar in your math journal activities. Okay? So before we get good at counting our coins, we need to be able to identify them. That means know what they are. So when you're doing your schoolwork with mom and dad or Grammy or whoever you're working with, big brother, big sister, whoever you're working with at home, you're going to be practicing identifying the coins, knowing which coin is what and how much they're worth. So you need to know the penny is 1 cent, The nickel is 5 cents. The dime is 10 cents. The quarter is 25 cents. The half dollar is 50 cents. Let me fix that so you can see that a little better. And the dollar is $1. All right, those are a little bit hard to see. Okay. So I'm going to be sending Mom and Dad these little mini posters so that they can make a chart of their own however they want to for you to be able to use as your anchor chart. Just like in the classroom, this can be your anchor chart when you're doing your activities. And don't forget, your target is I understand the value of a collection of coins. Now, I'm going to do one other little part to this to help you with counting your coins. So I'm going to flip up the chart like I do when we're in the classroom and show you a couple of little hints about counting coins. So I'm just going to put a random amount of coins here on the board, and I'm going to make them big so that you can see them. Of course, just like in the classroom, Mrs. Bones' marker doesn't work, but luckily I have more. Okay, so say we have a quarter, a nickel, and a penny, and a dime. Now, when we're counting coins, we always want to start with the biggest coin because we're going to be counting up. So in this case, the biggest coin would be the quarter. Okay, so I know in my mind that the quarter is 25 cents. So I'm going to count up. Oops, I didn't mean to put 10 here. I meant to put a D for dime. Mrs. Bowen's not used to doing her lessons on video. So I have the quarter in my head. I know the quarter is 25 cents. The next amount, biggest amount, is the dime. So in my head, I have 25 cents plus 10 cents, and I know I can count by tens. So 25 plus 10 is 35 cents. Now my next biggest coin is the nickel. I know the nickel is 5 cents. I can count by fives. You can count by fives. So 35 plus 5 is 40 cents. And then I have my penny, which is the least amount. That's 1 cent. 40 cents plus 1 cent is 41 cents. And I can use the cent symbol, 41 cents. Or I can do 0.41 with a dollar symbol. That means it's 41 pieces of a dollar. Okay, so that's the one thing I want to show you, to count up from the biggest coin first and then go down by the biggest coins. You know how to count by tens, you know how to count by fives, and you know how to count by ones. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is one thing you're going to come across, because the quarters are the hardest ones to count for you probably. So 1 quarter is 25 cents. 2 quarters is 50 cents. 3 quarters is 75 cents. And 4 quarters is $1. If you know how to do this, it will be helpful to you if you have more than 1 quarter in a collection of coins. Okay? 25, 50, 75, $1. You can even learn that in a rhyme. 25, 50, 75, $1. That will help you when you have more than 1 quarter in a collection of coins, because you don't know how to count by 25s, but you can memorize this. Okay? So again, let's look at our chart. This is what we're going to be focusing on this week. We're going to be focusing on being able to identify these coins. So if mom or dad or whoever's helping you shows you this, you can say, that's a nickel, it's 5 cents. Or shows you this, you can say, that's a dime, it's 10 cents. Once you can identify the coins, your activities are going to be easier for you. And I'm going to be giving mom and dad or whoever's helping you a list of activities to do to practice I understand the value of a collection of coins. See you later, friends.